Hello, it's Amy here with Live Healthy, Be Happy. And I'm here today to talk to you guys about our need for connection. My plant's like kind of right behind my head. Move over here. Don't look like I have a funky hairdo today. Our need for connection is a basic human need, one of our basic human needs. And so I wanted to chat about that today because I know often it is very challenging for us to connect with others after having a baby, and it changes, right? It changes tremendously our means of connecting with other families, other moms, other parents, right? It changes so much, and it's such a huge important need that we need, like, for survival, right? So I'm just going to quickly share this with my group, women struggling with postpartum depression and anxiety. It's called Beyond the Baby Blues. Let me know in the comments if you're watching the replay if you'd like to get the link to the group, and you are definitely welcome to join. It's a great place for women to connect with other women. That need for connection, it helps us. Social media is a wonderful thing these days in that front. Okay, so I'm just going to share that. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, our need for connection. I'm not sure if you've heard of Maslow's hierarchy of human needs, but that's kind of a pyramid of our needs, and at the very bottom are like our needs for like water and food, those types of things that keep our bodily functions going. And we need those in order to survive. Like, we can't survive without food and water. And then we need safety and secure, like our shelter. We need to be, warm. Our body needs to be warm through shelter. So we always hear that basic things when we are in school, right? Our basic needs of our basic human needs of food, water, and shelter, right? So those are the basic things. And then above that become like our safety needs and feeling that connection, feeling belonging, our, love, self-esteem, self-actualization. So it goes up and up and up. And that's what Maslow's hierarchy of needs talks about. And in there, like I say, is that need for connection. And I wanted to talk about that because what ends up happening postpartum, after we have our babies, after we become parents, it's just this whole new world of changing our connections, right? So our friends may have changed, or may not feel like we have a connection with those friends that previously we did. Now we have a baby in tow, right? It's a little bit different. Now we need to make more connections with mothers, and especially in today's society where we're a bit more isolated from, we're not in this village anymore, so we're isolated from the connections that we would have had in the past in our villages and our family members and all those types of things. So our connection, or our need for connection, is like deep seated from like as a baby, right? So when we had that bond, that need for attachment, that connection with our mother, when we're born, we need those things. And there's been studies done in places where they've had nurseries and there isn't as much connection, with that mom, that one-on-one bond and that attachment, and it affects that child's development. It really affects their basic, development as a child, right? So we deeply rooted from when we are a child, we need that connection. We need that connection with other human beings. And if it's not met as a baby, you can fail to survive, right? So it's so deeply rooted, and that's why we feel that loneliness, because it's telling us we need to reach out, we need to connect with other humans. And it's for our basic survival skills in the past, because if in the past, if we were not connected with other human beings, if we didn't have that community, that connection, then what ends up happening is when you're alone, you're less likely to survive if something happened. You know, we always think of the fight or flight context of like a tiger coming and chasing after you, right? So you're more likely to survive if you have more people to help you, right? And more likely to survive that way. So that's our deep rooted, you know, need for that. And we're just social beings. It feels so much better to connect with other people. As you can see with social media, that's what we are all, you know, why do we keep turning on social media? Why do we keep connecting with other moms in moms groups, parenting groups, you know, groups where we can connect with other people and have that similar interaction to what's going on with in our lives, right? It's because it's a need. We need it. And it's just the way we're wired, right? So what I wanted to encourage you today is to make sure that you are getting those connections going on. Yeah, it's great to be on social media. It's great to be connecting through Facebook, but actually human interactions. I know often women who are following me are more isolated or maybe apart from their families, maybe hours and hours away from their families or their previous relationships that they've had with family members before they had children, more isolated communities. But I still encourage you to think about ways that you can connect face to face with other human beings. It is so important, and it just creates those hormones, those good feeling, happy hormones when we're connecting with other people. And if you can get a hug in, all the better. I know I'm trying to get more huggy with people when I see people that I know. Like, give them a good hug. It brings all those good feelings and that good attachment. It feels good because we need it. We need it for our own survival. So, you know, getting out and connecting with other people. And now the one thing that I wanted to mention is, like with social media, it's a great way to start those connections, but then to expand them on towards other areas of your life. So finding, you know, moms groups in your local area, finding parenting groups in your local area, breastfeeding support groups. There's all kinds of things, mom and baby yoga, exercise groups. So all these things can help fulfill all those needs that we need as new moms. And then the other thing is the postpartum support circle. The application is, I'll put the application in the link, and that is another great way to connect with other moms who are feeling this similar things with becoming a new mom and not having that connection with other moms. So you're feeling alone, you want that connection. Well, this is a great first step to connect with other people in an environment that feels safe, close to your own home, or from the comfort of your own home is what I'm meaning. So you're able to just turn on your computer, your phone, connect with us there, and then from there get that encouragement to step out, baby steps to step out elsewhere, right? So I want to encourage that. I'll drop the link in the comment. In the comment section. Let me know if you can relate to any of this. Let me know in the comments if you're watching the replay, if you know you feel like you have that need for connection, if you feel like, you know, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling like you want to connect with somebody. Let me know, and I'd love to hear your feedback. And that's about all I have for today. So have a wonderful day, guys, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.